Yo, what's good? It's your boy Cam Uncut, man. I've never covered this on my channel. I've always covered like Blueface and Krishan, you know, because I love them, you feel me? You know what I'm saying? My favorite couple. Other than that, you know what I'm saying? You got the infamous Jada Pinkett Smith back at it again. I've never covered anything, you know what I'm saying? But today we're going to look at the history and how it seems to be getting worse.
About how Jada Pinkett Smith has her husband Will Smith down bad via her new book and autobiography Worthy that is set to come out very soon, where she professed her forever love for Tupac and posted a video of them dancing around to one of Will's biggest hits. And much like a music artist doing promo for a new album, Jada has been going around doing interviews to promote her tell-all book. And to me, the release of this book could really be the last straw for Will, as he has stood by this woman's side while she has made him look like a clown over and over and over again. He himself released a book about his life just last year, and he did not embarrass or expose her a single time within the hundreds of pages. If anything, I feel like he just propped her up and tried to make her look as good as possible. And so far, pretty much...
Talk about a fucking man!
And Will is already getting crushed once again. So I'm sure there is much more dirty laundry to be spilled into these virtual streets.
That shit stank, don't it?
And so in teasing this interview, the Today Show has been dropping a couple of bombs over the last couple of days. And this one really sent the internet into a frenzy, as Jada Pinkett Smith reveals that she and Will Smith have been separated since 2016 apparently.
Smacking a nigga at the Grammys for a bitch that ain't been your girl for 7 years is insane, bro. If it was me, I'd have been telling jokes with that nigga. She bald as shit, ain't she?
You and Will decided that you were going to live completely separate lives. Yes. It was
crazy.
Not a divorce on paper, right, but it was a divorce.
Nah, smashing one of our son's friends and then deciding to divorce me and get away from me. And then on top of that, years later, oh my God, embarrassing me. Oh my God, bro. We gonna see, man. Hopefully they mention everything because Jesus.
So from the year 2016, which is 7 years ago now. Yes. Y'all have been apart.
Nah, man. Going like this with the sound effect, talking about your divorce while you're smiling like an evil villain, is just an insane way to act, especially knowing like the whole narrative surrounding their marriage at this point.
Yeah.
It almost feels to me like in absolutely everything she does, not only does she not care about the way it's going to affect Will, but it's almost like at this point she gets off on embarrassing him.
On God, bro. I don't want to make a general statement about all women, but this right here is the #1 worst joke. Like, I ain't gonna lie. I'm taking Krishan over Jada, bro. Let me know in the comment section who y'all taking, bro.
Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen was taped a year after Will and Jada separated.
So how long have you guys been together?
23 years.
Wow. That's amazing. How do you keep it hot?
How do I keep it hot? You know.
By banging other dudes.
I don't know. I mean, I'm baffled, really.
Yeah, right.
Over the next several years, Jada and Will kept up the appearance of a committed married couple. They even faced a scandal when Jada had what she called an entanglement with a family friend.
Yeah, a family friend who apparently was introduced to the family via her son. Can you guys imagine one of your parents being on that type of time? Like, you introduce them to, you know...
Right, like, come on, bro. I ain't gonna lie. My mama ever did that, bro. She not getting claimed no more, dog. That ain't my mama. Nigga, fuck out of here, bro.
Like, I don't care how big your mansion is. He was still in your parents' bed with your mom.
Where your mom at?
I guess my question is, I feel like you're a straight talker.
I am.
Yeah.
So why do that? Like, what was the reason?
Doesn't make absolutely any sense. It's like telling someone, hey, I feel like you're a very honest person, except when you fucking lied. And also, I'm sorry, guys, but I just gotta do this.
Figure out between the two of us,
yeah,
how do we present that to people?
And I think some of you guys would be surprised that there's actually a lot of people out there who live this way. Like, it's like they haven't been married for years, there's no affection there, there's really no sense of romance. It's almost
bro,
just like
but okay, all right. I don't want y'all to take that and be like, all right, like, yeah, people live this way. I'm pretty sure he's not gonna endorse it, but at the same time, bro, like, you gotta do what's right for you. The other day, bro, I was talking to somebody. I asked him if he wanted to have like kids and a family one day. He was like, yeah, I would like to. I'm like, what do you mean by that? But he was like, I don't believe in marriage. And I was like, what? This dude is like, he's not a stupid person. He's level-headed and some more shit. So it's just like, to me, I'm like, oh, like, sooner or later, some people have that phase in their life where they don't want marriage, but you know, you want love later on. But this guy was adamant. He was like, yo, like, I can't do marriage. He was like, no, bro. He was like, honestly, I just want my kids to see that me and their mom is cordial. I could care less about anything. And I was sitting there looking at him just like, bro, like, I couldn't even bash what he was saying. Because you see a lot of failing and bad marriages nowadays, bro. Like, I think the divorce rate is the highest it's ever been in American history. Which, to sit right there and think like, damn, you can't like really criticize what he said. It's not like he being toxic. He just doesn't believe in something. He don't want marriage, and I can't be mad at him, bro. I can't with the way things are being played out nowadays. Like, and I'm not a person that looks at celebrity relationships and kind of like bounces my own wants off of that. But you know, you do have those people that do. Like, women look at that. Men sometimes maybe look at, oh, look at how he's being treated. I definitely heard him say that. It hit a nerve, and I was just like, damn, can I really be mad at him? You know, what do y'all think on that? Let me know, man. Let me know.
Mates living together, but these people remain married, whether it be, you know, for children, for financial reasons.
Yeah.
And I've personally never really understood that. Like, I think that life is a little bit too short, and I can see that becoming very depressing. Like, day after day, you're still around this person who you used to share, like, obviously a love life with, and now that love is just completely gone. Like I said, it's almost like you're just roommates.
Jada says
you'll kill yourself on the inside doing that shit, bro. If you're not happy, dog, please take my advice and leave, dog. And if you regret it, so what? You regret it, but you keep moving forward after that, man. I never drove down the road looking in my rearview mirror. Never. Always look forward. I gotta see what's in front of me, dog.
I made a promise that there will never be a reason for us to get a divorce. We will work through whatever. I just haven't been able to break that promise.
So it almost sounds to me like, based on her tone and everything that she said in this interview,
she wants to get a divorce.
She does not want to be with Will anymore. Like,
dead ass, bro. And I ain't gonna lie, bro. This is depressing. Like, I'm not gonna say Will's a great person. I'm not inside the relationship and stuff like that. But fuck, man, she's being toxic, bro. Just let it go. I'd rather you, instead of saying this on the interview, she probably told him this to his face. Shit, man. Somebody gotta sign them fucking papers and get them shits drafted, dog. Cause bashing somebody in public like this is crazy.
If Will's like desperately hanging on to the relationship, hanging on to what they used to have, and she's like, oh yeah, I'm looking for a reason in my brain to act like I still love this man.
But
right,
you still
bro.
live separately.
We live separately.
And part of me wonders if this is Jada's final attempt to just kind of set the record straight. I mean, obviously it's been years of people saying that she was cheating on Will, and that basically she's a bad and embarrassing wife, and she's coming out to say, really, I'm not a wife at all. Me and this guy right here, like, we have not been together.
There are different stages in my marriage where Will and I decided we were not together. I was actually thinking about divorcing, separating. I mean, there have been several of those.
And it's interesting to me that when she's
this title is fucking crazy. Jada Pinkett Smith denies being in an open marriage with Will Smith. That seems like, I ain't gonna say she's trying to save herself, but that does put things into perspective now. Denies me. So she was never in an open marriage. I'm guessing they just like really separated. Okay, that changes a lot of like the narrative that was happening back when her smashing August Alsina first came out. That breaks down a lot of things. And this also tells me Will Smith definitely smashed Margot Robbie, man. If I had like a clap animation, man, Demir, put in the clap animation. There we go, Will, man. You know what I'm saying? I know he smashed her, bro. All these movies he been doing with her, oh, ain't no way he didn't, bro. Suicide Squad, what's that one where they fucking pull off hikes and shit? Yeah, that one.
Talking about this subject, she keeps talking about, I wanted a divorce. I was gonna do this. I was gonna do that. Like, I'm thinking within their relationship dynamic, she's just absolutely dominating this man. There was that video that leaked around a year ago that showed the way she kind of talks to him in private.
I would say don't just start filming me without asking me.
Oh my goodness.
If you could film.
Sam, come help us again, please. I'm still dealing with foolishness.
Don't. No, she don't just.
I ain't gonna lie, this video is fucking hilarious to me, bro. I'm not, bro. Cause Cause I was looking at this man like, look at his face, dog. Like, no, you gotta put some pants on, nigga. Pull your skirt down. You feel me? You gotta toughen up, cuz. You know what I'm saying? You let her do that to you.
You say that she helped us heal the hurts that we caused between one another.
My social media presence is my bread and butter, okay? So you can't just use me for social media and not, don't just start rolling. I'm standing in my house. Don't just start rolling.
Dog, what? This bitch is crazy. No, bro. No, wait. She takes this man as a whole joke, bro. I could never, bro.
I mean, Jada's kind of like a husband out here from the 1950s. Like, yeah, I'm gonna stay with my poor wife, but I'm also gonna run all around town. Not gonna show her any love and affection while she tries to cling to my heart. And who gives a damn about how she feels?
Oh my God.
And so, of course, the whole separated since 2016 arc was kind of the big bombshell. But then this morning they put out the clip where she addresses Will slapping Chris at the Oscars.
I've not seen
Which at this point seems like it was at least like 5 years ago.
Will then went on a profane tirade warning Chris not to mention his wife's name. Jada couldn't believe what she was hearing.
What is going on? Now, first of all, I'm really shocked because, mind you, I'm not there. We haven't called each other husband and wife in a long time.
Ooh.
I'm like, what is going on right now?
My wife's
name out of your mouth, right?
So now Jada is saying, I didn't even want...
Man, come on now. You can't be mad at him because he's keeping up the act. There's nobody know this till you fucking came out and said it. Come on now. We thought y'all was still married. Nobody know y'all was getting divorced. You wilding out, bro. Come on.
Will to do that shit. She is becoming more like the man in the relationship with every single interview. She's like, you need to sit your ass down and calm down. Like, have y'all ever been with a girl like that, or one of your boys have a girlfriend like that, where y'all try and go out, and she's, like, trying to cause problems, get into fights with other girls, and you're gonna have to end up now fighting this group of guys that's with this girl? You're like, dude, you need to calm your girlfriend down.
What viewers did not see at the time, while Oscar clips were being shown, was Chris Rock leaning over the stage to talk to Jada.
And Chris looks to me, and he says, Jada, I meant no harm. Now, I'm just out of it because I'm really worried about Will.
What's Will doing? He's just sitting there?
And Will's still talking. He's like, because now he's mad because Chris is talking to me. And I go, Chris, this is about some old shit. And I couldn't really take in his apology.
And we have to acknowledge that the reason, at least I believe, that Will did this after reading his book is that it was actually just more of kind of a knee-jerk reaction that's actually based more in his childhood. Because if you read his book, he talks a lot about how a lot of times he looks in the mirror and sees a coward. And the reason that he feels this way is because growing up, he would see his father beating on his mother. And even though he was just a kid at the time who was pretty much powerless, he always felt bad for never stepping in and telling his dad to stop. And it's almost like he would just freeze up while his other siblings actually would try to help his mom out. And so that's why he said even as a man, even after he had all these accomplishments, kind of got everything he wanted in life, he would still look in the mirror and see this coward.
I can't I can't, bro. I kind of understand, but at the end of the day, bro, like, there has to be a conversation had between those two that no amount of money deserves, like, the inner complications of your relationship. You feel me? Like, this is a vulnerable man right here being vulnerable with you, and that takes a lot out of a man, point blank period. You feel me? That is fucking crazy, bro. That's actually insane. This is like the worst bitch alive, bro. This is the worst bitch you can have by your side, dog. I applaud him for sticking it out. You know what I'm saying? Will, man, but shit, dog. Let me know what y'all think, dog. This whole situation is a little crazy in my opinion. I would never stay in a relationship like this. Once I start seeing myself lose love, man, I'll leave, bro. I'm sorry, but I start to leave. You feel me? It's kind of like the harder thing to do and tough it out. Is it worth it in the end? You know what I'm saying? And right now, and if I was in his shoes, it's just not worth it. It's not worth the embarrassment. It's not worth I can't even name, it's just mostly the embarrassment, bro. It's not worth the embarrassment, to the feeling like unloved, the being cheated on. All of this is not worth it. Like, he's taking so many L's in this. And I feel like deep down, like, there's a dude in me saying like, nah, he has a W up his sleeve. He has it. But my nigga, the time to pull that shit out was like 5 fucking hours ago. Right now, she is fucking up by fucking 30,000, bro. It's no coming back, bro. So if you got the Trump card, man, pull it, Will. Like, we need to hear your side. We need to hear you say something. And I don't think it would be a petty move. I would just think like it would give us the closure we need. You know what I'm saying? Without further ado, that's all I have, man. Let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Jamari, this is a fire video. You know what I'm saying? Like, comment, subscribe on this video. Let me know what y'all want to see next, man. I can't wait to see y'all in another episode of Cam Reacts.